Headline off the AP. Trump says Americans could feel some pain from tariffs as he threatens more import taxes. Shalom, all glorification, honor, and praise is due only unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, along with the bishops and elders who rule well. Salutations to the Ba'ath Shah Dawada, which is the house of David, a spiritual house being raised up in these last days, made up of lively stones. The 144,000 is service to the prophets, and it includes the remainder of the remnant, consisting of men, women, and children among Israel who believe our report. Salakia, they too will be delivered out of the coming destruction. That's what's coming to Babylon the Great, baby. Complete and total destruction, annihilation, which is going to be complements of the intercontinental ballistic missiles and the chariots of the Lord, the ships. And again, this is off the AP, signs of the times, right? Because, Canada, for example, was a member of the EU, all right, the European Union, which that alliance and that union is fractured, severely fractured to say the least, all right? And we know, pursuant to biblical prophecy, Revelation chapter 17, for example, that the 10 horns, right, which represents these EU powers, are going to hate the whore. America is that whore, man, all right? America is a dirty slut, that woman who rides the beast all throughout this earth, who takes peace from the earth, right? The beast being NATO, all right? And again, those 10 horns represents the EU powers, okay? So signs of the times, man. Today is Salakia, Monday, February the 3rd, 2025, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble and of our deliverance and destruction. Salakia, you know what? That's not what this year is. Forgive me. 2025 is the hopeful year of our deliverance, all right? Our deliverance, as coined by the elder apostle Tahar, and of Esau's destruction and judgment. That's what we're looking forward to, right? That's why brothers all throughout the planet Earth who are doing this work in sincerity and in truth are lifting up their heads, man, because redemption is at the door. All right. So let's see here. Yeah, DJT, man. All right, Nero. He's gonna be fiddling, all right, as this place literally burns to the ground. But he's burning this place to the ground in a figurative sense as well. All right, but putting all these tariffs on longtime allies, even Mexico, Canada. All right, he's all over the goddamn place, man, doing his best, and we pulling for DJT, man. We ain't Republican and we ain't Democrat. We don't take sides like that. But ultimately, DJT is the Lord's man in the White House, all right? Because it's the Lord that put DJT in that Oval Office, right? I mean, we understand the man's a puppet, a Rothschild puppet. He's an insider. He's a Mason. He's a fucking knight, okay? But it's Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai who rules in the kingdom of men, right? So, yeah, we pulling for this guy, man, just like we pulling for Vladimir Putin, because the Lord is going to use both of these men, all right, to bring about the end of this age, man, all right, the end of Esau's rule and reign in the earth, all right, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. President Donald Trump said Sunday that Americans could feel some pain, all right, so it's the devil telling you, you people are about to go through it, man, because when a leader speaks like this, you can best believe that it ain't going to be some pain you're going to feel, man. And who's going to feel it the most? You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, right? You already feeling it. You northern tribes, okay? You Latinos, so-called, you Native Americans are already feeling it, all right, with this deportation kick Nero's on, right? But hard financial times is coming to this place, man. We say through the Spirit, bring it on, man. Let's get it on. We already 1 month into 2025. That in itself is incredible, man. The Lord is definitely speeding, It's time up. The scriptures talks about these days being shortened, right? For the elect's sake. Okay, not for you Edomite's sake or you wicked 2/3 sake, and especially not for you heathen's sake, for the elect's sake. All right, and this is the hopeful elect. We say, bring it on, man. Let's go. All right. President Donald Trump again says Sunday that Americans could feel some pain. All right, that's the devil, right, from the emerging trade war triggered by his tariffs against Canada, Mexico, and China, and claimed that Canada would cease to exist without its trade surplus with the United States. The trade penalties that Trump signed Saturday at his Florida resort caused a mix of panic, anger, and uncertainty, and threatened to rupture decades-old partnership on trade in North America while further straining relations with China, right? And, of course, that's all we've been hearing for the last several years, right, regarding this situation with Taiwan, which Taiwan belongs to China, the Moabites. Esau got no claim to it, all right? But the scriptures talked about, this earth being given into Esau's hand, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? Job 9:24, right? It says he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, right? So if Esau ain't the wicked, then show us where he is, man. Right? You still got Israelites out here teaching that the so-called white man is Japhet. Absolutely fucking mind-boggling, man. All right? It says the trade penalties that Trump signed Saturday at his Florida resort again caused a mix of panic, anger, and uncertainty, and threatened to rupture a decades-old partnership on trade in North America while further straining relations with China. Trump on Sunday night returned from Florida and threatened to impose steeper tariffs elsewhere, telling reporters that the import taxes will definitely happen with the European Union and possibly with the Kingdom, possibly with the UK as well, the United Kingdom, right? The United Kingdom, that's the mother of Babylon, right? And the scriptures talks about her being sore confounded as she watches this place burn, right? America was primarily birthed out of 3 countries, right? Spain, France, and the UK, or Britain, but primarily Britain, okay? So again, this dude he's he's coming hard out the gate, man. And he's doing everything he said he was going to do, man. And again, who's going to feel it the worst? All right, you tribes, man, and especially the women. All right, the women of our nation are going to feel it the worst, okay? Because Esau is about to cut off all those goodies. All right, Isaiah chapter 32 comes to mind, right? You careless women need to rise up, man. All right, and listen to the voice of the prophets, and take this thing seriously. All right, y'all's time has come to an end, man. It's time for y'all to get it together through the Spirit, to say the least. Okay, because what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do when DJT, cuts off all those benefits, right? I tell you what you gonna do. You're gonna lose your fucking minds. All right, and we're gonna be sitting there saying, "See, we told you so. We told you so through the Spirit." Okay, we've been warning you, sounding the alarm for the past 4 decades, beginning with the elder apostle Har on down, that these times would come, man, and they're here. Okay, these clearly are the beginning of sorrows. This is only the beginning. All right, this is only the beginning. He brushed aside retaliatory measures from Canada, saying, if they want to play the game, I don't mind. We can play the game all they want. Trump said he plans to speak with his Canadian and Mexican counterparts on Monday. So I don't know if these talks already went down. It's 1:21 here in FEMA Region Number 4, 1:21 p.m. Again, Monday, February the 3rd, 2025. So we'll see what happens. Ever how it goes, man, Trump's on the warpath, man. All right. And this man's horns are all the way out now. If you can't see, talking to you Israelites, that this man is your enemy numero uno, then the Most High literally has you blind out here. Okay? He's blinded you. Matter of fact, let's Let's go ahead and pull a scripture real quick. All right, Isaiah. You know what? Forgive me. I'm in Isaiah 9. I need to be in Isaiah 6. Yeah, the Lord has got you blinded, man. 2/3 of you jakes anyway. All right? Y'all can't see shit, spiritually speaking. And that's the way he wants it. You know, you got a lot of jakes out here, you know, trying to nation build, trying to bring the whole nation together. And that's just not how the story's written, man. All right, Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, talking to you Israelites, hear ye indeed, but understand not. See? We can speak to you all day long, but the angels got you blinded out here. Okay? And see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, verse 10, and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart, okay, or mind. All right. The Hebrew understanding for that word, la'ab, all right, is your mind. All right. And understand with their heart or mind and convert and be healed. Right? And that's just it. 2/3 of our people over here in Babylon the Great will not be healed, like Babylon the Great will not be healed. Right? It says in the book of Jeremiah, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. There ain't no healing for this place. Ain't nothing going to make this place better. Ain't no revival coming. You got Christians out here talking about some great awakening. Now, the great awakening is the prophets and the rest of the remnant. All right? Standing upon their feet, man. That's the great awakening in Ezekiel's the 37th chapter. Not you. You Christians are deceived, man. Okay? Y'all are the most pitiful people out here, you damn anti-messiahs. Y'all don't understand shit. If 2/3 of the Lord's people have been blinded by the Lord himself, what does that leave for Esau, Edom, and the rest of the heathen nations? You know? Y'all are way out of there. All right, it says, by following through on his tariffs campaign pledge, Trump may also have simultaneously broken his promise to voters in last year's election that his administration could quickly reduce inflation. All lies, man. Okay? You got to remember, this is the fucking devil. This is the devil the Bible speaks of, DJT. You know? This is your adversary. All right? What does it say in Peter's? Your adversary, the devil. Hold on, let's which that word, you know, Christians trip over that. That word simply means deceiver. But let me get to some Peter's, right? Yeah, getting right to the point in 1 Peter's, right? Chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, okay? Be sober and be vigilant. All right, that's the Apostle Peter, right? Admonishing us through the Spirit to remain sober. Primarily, Salakia, primarily, all right, remaining in the right doctrine, okay? Not deviating, all right, from what we have been taught through the Spirit, okay? Be sober. It also speaks to being sober in a physical sense. You know, this ain't the time to be all fucked up, drunken, you know, being in drunken stupor. No. Okay, we got to be on point, man. Now, kick back with the Akiyam, kick back at, you know, whatever, have a few drinks. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, but you know, there's also a thing called temperance, you know, and moderation. All right, this isn't the time to, you know, again to be out of it. All right, we gotta be circumspect, man. Right, be sober, be vigilant. Right, on guard. Okay. Because why? It says, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Right? This is what DJT's doing. Okay? And the rest of his kind, his ilk, these politicians, etc. Right? All right. Get back to where I was. This is a real quick read. Rather, by following through on his tariffs campaign pledge, Trump may also have simultaneously broken his promise to voters in last year's election that his administration could quickly reduce inflation. Right, man. I mean, do you really believe anything this man says? Okay, now best believe he's coming after you tribes. All right, but all these devils make campaign promises they never keep, right? I mean, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, right? Sirach chapter 12, never trust thine enemy. And there ain't gonna be no reduction in inflation. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse. Okay. Again, Trump may also have simultaneously broken his promise to voters in last year's election that his administration could quickly reduce inflation. That means the same frustration he is facing from other nations might also spread domestically to consumers and businesses. Yeah, man. I mean, there's going to be more and more store closures. I did a lesson a week ago through the Spirit going in on, 15,000 more retail outlets in 2025 shuttering their doors, man. Okay? Esau began waging a war on the middle class here in 2020 with that VID19 shit. So it's essentially already the haves and the have-nots. Either you're going to be super rich or you're going to be dirt fucking poor, right? There is no middle ground, okay? And there's going to be nothing left for you, all right, because AI is going to be the death of especially you ninjas out here, man. Robots are going to take your fucking jobs, all right? And the only thing you're going to be left with, okay, is your future is being huddled into a smart city, all right, being C-hipped up, that charagma, that MOTB, which is the micro C-hip, and being plugged into the Internet of Things, man. Being a mindless drone. That's your future. That's what Esau wants, okay? And that's what he's going to bring, man. And yeah, the pain definitely is coming, but again, that pain ultimately is coming from on high. That's coming from the heavens, man. All right, this is all part of Jacob's trouble. All right, Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7, right? You go to the book of Daniel, the 12th chapter, it talks about a time like no other. Okay, Jacob's trouble meant great tribulation. All right, again, the book of Matthew chapter 24. All right, and it says in that same chapter, that immediately after the tribulation of the days we're in right now, all right, then the sun and moon will be darkened, right? Etc. And then you're going to see Yahweh Shah coming, all right, on that great big father ship along with the holy angels, okay? And that's going to be good news for the elect of Israel, and it's going to be really, really bad news for everyone else remaining, okay? Those who make it through Jacob's trouble. You're going to make it through to be burnt up and perish in a lake of fire and brimstone. That's right, man. Ain't no damn underground hell. Another lesson for another time. Anyway, just wanted to comment on this real quick through the Spirit. I don't want to you was edified. Shalom.